Hello, my name's Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. So, this is part 2 of my 20th century top 10 and effectively the final 5 of what really is a top 30 because I did the 18th century, 19th century and 20th century. So, yeah, because I'm a failure at doing a top 10. But anyway, I think I have some really nice glass. I've decided I'll just go for nicey stuff. So yeah. So with that said, let's go. And this is all properly 20th century. None of this like it might be 19th century, it might be 20th. This is all properly either deco or mid-century modern stuff. So yeah, I hope you're really gonna like it. Apologies if there's any background noise. I can't shut up the hard drive on my PC. But anyway, this is a set of Thomas Webb glass. There is a saying that quantity has a quality of its own. And this is lovely glass anyway, but yeah, I have a lot of it. I'm actively trying to build this service. So I do have glasses as well, but that would be too much. This, I said, it's Thomas Webb. It's from the 1930s. This pattern is called Cascade. Let me, if I show you the jugs and pull them out of the way, you can then look at the decanters. So yeah, it's got your Pontle mark there. None of these are marked, but this is in one of my books. It's Thomas Webb, one of the Miller's 20s 30s glass guide by Frankie Lieber, I think it's called. But anyway, yeah, look how the handle is like a big piece of sweetie or something. It's lovely. And then yep, and then I have a completely clear one. Again, no marks. None of the glass that I have from this pattern is marked. I don't even know what it's called. Apart from the molded pattern is called Cascade. It's from originally registered by them in I think in 1903. It's in their books from. But yeah, this is a later thing that they're making here. But they were using it for all sorts of jugs and earlier things as well. But these coloured ones apparently are from the 1930s. And there we go. So these are the coloured ones I've got, and I've been led to, so I don't have a blue jug, yeah, and I've been led to believe there's yellow as well, but I haven't found any yellow, and I've only got amber and green glasses. But yeah, I'll show you this one, let's show this one. So again, you can see the base, and I've been building this up for about 20 years. So you do see them occasionally. See this stopper's moulded the opposite way. It's got a lovely little scratch mark on it for 84, and it's got a mark on it for 84 as well. But yeah, and yeah, it fits like a piece of English engineered stopper. So yeah, I think they're really nice. The blue one, look at the shine through that. The stopper is more softly cast than the other one. But yeah, the blue ones are the blue and the clear are the rarest ones. These the green and amethyst are the most common. As I said, I've been told there's yellow. I've never seen one, but of course I would like to, and I will keep looking. And also I want more glasses, I want a blue jug, you know how it goes. But anyway, yeah, I do really like this. It has that in the 20s and 30s, and they were just carried on doing it post-war, but this two-tone with the foot and the stopper being coloured was a thing. I've got quite a lot of decanters that are like that from that period. I might do it as a separate subject. I should do this as a separate subject as well, Cascade, because yeah, because I would put it on my website against a cascade pattern. So, but anyway, lovely, isn't it? It just looks so good as a set. If you were to put it out filled with booze and labels on them, and they would look class. Yes, so these are Thomas Webb. I think they're from the 30s. They're not in any books at all. They are very different. There would have originally been a set of 6 glasses, I expect. My chances of finding the other 2 glasses are almost 0, I think, because I have never seen anything like these before. You can see just the blob on the bottom is yellow. The little collar here is clear with the control bubbles in it. Then you've got this frieze with what looks like little cherries, and then this wave pattern running around it, and yeah, they're all marked. Can you see the mark in the middle there? Let's see if I can get it to focus and get it clear. There you go. It's upside down there, and it says, come on, focus, you silly thing. It says Webb made in England. Oh yeah, so I think that number was that design, I can't remember, I think it's something like 1936 to 66 or something like that. But anyway, I'm pretty certain these are so Art Deco. I think it's pre-war. Yeah, the stoppers and the stoppers the same way as the base. You can see it's got control bubbles as well. Webb called this yellow colour sunshine yellow, and it is actually uranium yellow, so it would glow in the dark. It's got the same frieze there, and it's got the little, can you see the cherries running around the top as well? Super delicate little frieze that is, not overdoing it. And the base is marked as well. Don't know if I can get it to appear anywhere. Turn it round. It's near the edge somewhere. Keep turning and it will appear. There it is, there. See, so it's all marked pieces, but so rare I don't know anything other than that. But isn't it, with the different colour base and stopper, this is something that Thomas Webb used to like doing. You saw all those decanters I was just looking at. Yep, and even this one here that you can see in the background, this blue one, yeah, that's Thomas Webb too. So yeah, it's really nice and just so elegant, understated. No angular bits of deco, just soft deco. So yes, this is a Whitefriars lager set from 1957. The patent number is, I think, is 9316, and it's in amber and clear. It's again that kind of, and this is real jet age or space age stuff with the little. Makes me think of, there was a American children's cartoon called the Jetsons. These little rings make you think of that. Everything had little rings around it. From the 60s that was. No pontle mark. But yeah, these are huge there. Dun, 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 dun. 8 inches tall, so you can get a lot of lager in there. And the jug is huge as well. Not sure how tall. Must be at least. Looking at it, if these are 8, these must be 10 inches tall. The jug, and yeah, it's got the same amber rings around the base. 1, 2, and this does have a pontle mark. it's got these funny marks on it. I don't know where. Obviously, when after it's been made, it's been put down on something, and it's made these little, like it's been put down on a wire frame or something, rested on it. Yeah, there's the pontle. Super fantastic, super fine. Look how thin the edge of the glass is. Yeah, very fine. And I think it's very rare too, but that's beside the point. It's super lovely. It's just such a statement piece. You imagine filling this with lager out of your Party 7, filling it up, being cool because it's 1957 and you're drinking lager from the continent and all that kind of stuff. Real modern hipster stuff. But yeah, it's such a, for tableware, it's a real art statement of presence. So here's another favourite of mine. I think I only bought this a couple of years ago. This is Rihimaki from, or I can't remember, something Rehen Lassie is another. It's got two names, I don't know. And I stick with Rihimaki. Designed by Nanny Still in 1966 to 67. And this is called Sultani. I know there's glasses that come in different shapes as well with this, and I believe it comes in green and amethyst as well, but this is like uranium. You can see it glowing on its own. If I just turn the light a little bit, you can see it glow even more without even having to turn the lights off. And yeah, so they're just little press molded things, really. There's no pontle mark on there. You see, just with that little bit blown out like a faux ring. But so space age, so like something off Star Trek, so different. The stopper is just hollow like this, so even this is not super quality. Put that down, stay there. And then the base is blown. You can see it's got a little pontle mark there, polished pontle. And yeah, it's got like the pattern, the design goes underneath, so you've got these rings underneath. Don't know, does that have an effect from the top? Not really. Just, but yeah, it's such a cool and wacky thing. It's a bit there's a decanter called Kremlin Bells. That's a bit earlier. The top is a bit like that, and then I think Dartington did it. I would love to get a set of Kremlin Bells, but I think they are totally out of my pocket. Normally these would be out of my pocket, but yeah, they came off eBay for £15 for all decanters and glasses. My chances of getting a sixth glass is very low. I have seen other glasses, but not this shape. And yeah, they're so, you know, easy to tip over because they're so tall and thin, and the bases are so small. So I imagine that's what's happened to the sixth glass in this service. But yeah, it's such a wacky thing, and I love design innovation where people are going out on the edge and doing something different. And Nanny Still did that. I've got 3 different things by her, and they're all very different from each other and very different from anything else. which is what I like. And now I think we're going to get to the last piece we're going to look at. So this is my final piece. It might be, I think it's a bit of a marmalade piece. I bought it off eBay. It was under £20. And yeah, I had no idea what it was. I knew it was good. That's all I knew. Yeah. And I thought it was Orifers or Costa or somebody like that. And yeah, it's Costa. It's from 1955 to 1956. Designed by Vicky Lindstrad. I've not seen any other pictures of this one. There's one with a jester on it. So I think this one has a picture of Francis I of Spain. France. No, of France. Yes. So, and I'll show you. Let me show you the stopper first. Yeah, so when I first got it, I was thinking, I'm going to sell this, and it sat on the shelf in my window, and the longer it's been there, the more I've liked it, and yeah, it's not going to be for sale now. I just thought, yeah, it's just something for the website, but and I have other frosted, Scandinavian frosted decanters, and yeah, the stopper's different. I like that, and it is very much, if you look at it, can I get it to show, because the lighting in here is really bad for this, because everything's white and it's reflecting off it. Yeah, it's got like a full body engraving on it, and then underneath is marked Costa LG, what is it, 182. So yeah, Nigel Benson told me what it is, and he said he thinks it's Francis I, and I've had a look, and it does look like it is. From the pictures I've seen of Francis I, this gear that he's wearing all looks right. Very Renaissance looking. The crown stopper is really grown on me. I really like it. So yeah, I do like a bit of frosted glass. This isn't frosted, it is engraved, but it's the same principle. It looks better in the window. It doesn't seem to be showing up very well here, but yeah, just it's so simple, and the engraving is so much of its time. I like my stuff to be designer of its time. Either it's got to be something that would be in someone's room, like the crappy Cruet set, or something that would set a room off, and this is one of those things that would look wow in any way, especially if you had the funny, there's another gourd shaped one with a jester on it that kind of leans off to the side, and the stopper is actually one of the jester's balls that he's juggling or something. Yeah, it would look good with that. But yeah, I quite like it, but I don't think I'll get the jester one because all the prices look way too high for me. But I've never seen this one again. I've not seen it anywhere else. It's not in any of my books. I had to be told. Nigel Benson told me what it was, and I do really like it now. It's not. I can see it every time I come in the room. It's in the window, right in the middle of the window. There's shelves with lots of decanters on, but this one's in the middle. So yeah, and yeah, so that's the last bit I'm going to show you. So there we have it. Yeah, I've reached the end, and it's it has been really hard. You know, I could have pulled out more decanter sets with more colours and things, you know. I keep all this stuff around me. Things like the giant carafe is just down here behind me. Irish glass is up here. The Christopher Dresser stuff is here. On the end there is the lovely cut claret jug. The web decanters are just over there, and the Rihimaki one is over there, and the Costa decanters over there. All of this stuff is just around me in here. Stromberg's Heiden's out in the living room. The poppy head decanters are out in the dining room. So yeah, I've got all this stuff out in my house. I see it every day. But it's been so nice, kind of like reflecting on, you know, which are the ones that I would pick as my favourites. I've got lots of favourites. You know, I could have made it 20th century, and that would just be crazy. You know, that's stopping being favourites then, isn't it? And it's been really hard not to do that, because I could literally just go and pluck some more things out and go, oh, look at these. But yeah, so, but I have really enjoyed doing this. So thank you, Matt, for suggesting this, because it's made me look at my things more carefully in a different way. You know how it is if you're a collector. You do have your favourites, but because I've been collecting for so long, collecting and culling, you know, I get rid of things, and the more you do that, then what are your favourites and what's left? Because you've culled so many things over the years that, and some you wish you didn't, but that's life. But anyway, so again, there are no references. You can probably find virtually all of this on my website. Yeah, and in fact, some of these will be front pages for some of the sections. So yeah, you'll see it because it's my favourites. But yeah. But anyway, please remember to like and subscribe. I really hope you've enjoyed my little dive into my collection. And I'm sorry there's like one piece of art glass out of 30 pieces of glasses I'm showing you. But it's all art and design and history and all of that kind of stuff welded together to me. So yeah, and I love tableware because it's what people had on their tables and not always the fancy things that are around them. But yes, so like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a good night. Good night.